I've been working on this series for National Geographic, so I've been traveling around the world searching for these people that do incredible feats that they've passed down through generations, and I'm trying to learn, but it's a fast learning curve. So it is the most dangerous thing that I've ever done in my life, but I have the best of the best helping. So
that says a lot, because you've done
by far the
Really?
most. Yes.
Whoa. Well, you showed me some things off camera that we can't talk about, but
Well, you can talk about them. I just can't show them.
okay. Well,
So the scariest thing was like 3 days ago. I
The
kissed
cobra?
a king cobra
yeah, I saw
in the
that.
wild.
Yeah. What is there a trick to that? Is there is it a movement thing? Do you move slowly so you don't?
I studied for weeks and just tried to understand their behavior and worked with different cobras and I had a team around me that taught me how to move quickly and get out of the way.
What happens if you get bit?
Well, they have enough venom to kill a full-grown elephant in 30 minutes. So we
there
had
an
anti-venom.
anti-venom?
We had that there, but
still,
in my case, I don't trust that.
and even if you get anti-venom, it's still a rough ride even
Yeah.
if you live, right?
Yeah.
Is it
But
similar
it was
to
amazing. It was incredible.
Is it
Like,
similar to rattlesnake venom? Because rattlesnake venom essentially
it's
like
a neuro. Yeah, I mean, it's-
digests your body.
Well, this one shuts everything down. So
Hmm.
your heart, your lungs, everything just start to.
So were they like ready on standby with a needle?
Well, they don't. They put it in a serum. You have to go to a hospital.
Oh,
we
you gotta go
hadn't.
to a hospital.
Yeah,
So you have to travel.
but we had an ambulance right there, and
How far is the hospital?
it was 20 minutes away.
Oh God. So 20
In
minutes
Thailand.
of king. Oh God. So 20 minutes of king cobra venom.
It
that
was
can
the
kill an
scariest and most intense thing I've ever done. Yeah.
How many of these guys die doing this?
Well, the snake, the two snakes we had, one of them killed its previous owner.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And they
So
don't
it's
kill the
scary.
snake after it kills the previous
Googling
owner?
No.
it, this guy died, so it
Yeah,
does happen.
exactly. Right. That's right.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, but it is kind of incredible because there's another guy named Chris Sweet who, well, that's his Instagram name, but he lives in Thailand with 90 venomous snakes, and he just lets them move through his legs. He was bitten twice on my birthday, and his heart stopped 2 times, but he lets them just
While
move.
you were there?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. On April 4th, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he's so calm with them, and he studies their behavior, and he watches how they move, and then he gently takes them out. And there was one, we were outside, and the scariest thing wasn't trying to
This
kiss
dude?
it. Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
God.
Yeah, and I
Look
think
at
that's a
that
snake called a spire. Yeah, so that's one that was slithering through my legs, and you have to keep your heart rate down. Because if they sense, they have pheromones. They detect if you're nervous or uncomfortable. So anytime I would get like super tense, I'd walk away carefully. But,
Oh boy.
yeah, that's him. And that's a snake called a spire.
It has a
You're
name.
so good at finding everything.
Wow. Oh my God, it's trying to bite you through the glass. Why is it trying to bite you through the glass but won't try to bite you when you're right there?
Well, there it's feeding.
Oh.
When it smells snake or food, it becomes aggressive. So you have to make sure you don't smell like any other snakes or anything.
Or food. What kind of food?
They eat snakes, the king cobras.
They eat other snakes.
Yeah. Not king cobras, but other snakes.
But other snakes.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay. Do you ever second guess when you're about to do something like
That
this?
one
Like,
I second guessed. I left and then came back a few months later and did it again. I wouldn't go.
Oh,
I was
boy.
too afraid to go near it.
what made you go back?
I went to Cleveland and I trained with my friend Mike and my other friend Chris Gillette, who's Gator Boy Chris, who's amazing. And we slowly started to understand just a little bit of the behavior of king cobras. And then I went back to Indonesia and trained with Fitz, who's unbelievable with how he handles the cobras. And slowly I felt okay. But there was days I wouldn't even do anything. So luckily I had a week, which is still a really fast learning curve.
Yeah.
Normally I would train for something for a year, but with this show, I get like a few days, and then I have to try to do it.
Oh, boy. So what strategies are you using to keep your heart rate low? Like if you feel yourself freaking out, how do you calm yourself down?
I get out.
You just get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get out and regroup.
Yeah. Yeah.
David.
But that's the last dangerous thing I'm going to do like that.
That's
Ever.
it, ever.
Yeah. Like that. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're alive.
And I feel like I did it in my show in Vegas. I was jumping from like the height of a 9-story building, landing in boxes, and I dislocated my shoulder. It came down to my armpit. But in retrospect, I think I was lucky because that could have been really bad. It could have been the neck. It could have been something else.
Oh, yeah.
So
Did you get surgery?
no, I didn't get the surgery.
What'd they do? Just pop it
There
back
was an
into place?
orthopedic surgeons convention in Vegas at that time, so I had 5 orthopedic surgeons in the audience, and one was a shoulder specialist, and they all came on stage and he popped it right back in. So then I walked out to do the show, Joe, but my arm was all numb. It stayed numb for like 2 months, but I was going like this to see if I could get feeling back, and it fell back out. So I had to go back on stage. They popped it back in, and then I did the whole show with one arm. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a bad one. I think that's when I got injured. Yeah. And my friend Doug, who's with the hat right there, when I jumped, he knew that something was going to go wrong. He bent over and took a heavy breath because he knew that was the one.
There's a gentleman named Yuri Prohaska. He was the UFC light heavyweight champion, and his shoulder dislocated during training. And his trainers tried to pop it back into place, and they were yanking on it, and they just destroyed his shoulder. They tore everything apart, just kind of pulling on it, and it ripped apart. The UFC doctor said it was the worst shoulder injury he'd ever seen.
That's crazy.
And he's fighting again next weekend. Got it repaired.
He got surgery?
Yep, got surgery, vacated his title, and now he's back fighting for the title next weekend.
Yeah, mine is still messed up.
Really?
Yeah.
Like in what way?
Well, I can't really work out or do anything the same
How long
way.
ago?
Maybe March.
Did you get an MRI?
Oh, many MRIs.
What's the damage?
No, it was really bad. I ripped
What's in
through the
there?
ligaments. It was bad. It came down to here.
Right. Why didn't they do surgery?
I'm like afraid of surgery, I have to say. Like horrified of it.
Why are you afraid of surgery?
I don't know.
You're not afraid of king cobras?
Yeah, it's crazy, but I'm horrified of surgery.
Why?
I don't know.